Friends, a very good evening to all of you. It's my pleasure to meet all the Rotarians who are members of our E-Club from Goa. I'm very, very happy and I bring warm greetings to Lizette and to all our members of your E-Club from all the Rotarians, 5,000 members of RI District 3170. Friends, it's a pleasure to be with you all on the screen so that everybody can witness, and many of our friends in the later part of the day will be able to be online with all of you. We are having a revenue district meet. Although we have not been able to meet personally, but I think the new technology has helped us to get to see each other's faces and to greet one another, and that has brought us much, much closer than ever. District governors visit. There are very special reasons why we come to a club. The one foremost reason is it is mandatory. Legitimately, it is required as per our legislation to visit the club. One reason is because we have got certain standard operating procedures which are compiled into a book which is called the Manual of Procedure, and we would love to see that each and every club does follow the way it is being mentioned, the procedures. Like for example, if you want to take a new member into a club, we have got 7 steps to follow. This is a procedure that we adopt. So similarly, there are processes and procedures for everything that we need to do in Rotary which are documented into a Manual of Procedure, and we come to see and guide our presidents and all the members so that they can all follow this booklet, the Manual of Procedure, when they are doing their work into the Rotary. That's one. Two, the second reason is basically we promote Rotary international programs, Rotary Foundation programs and programs of the district. I'm really very happy to let you all know that we had 2 programs that were taken up by our District 3170. One was on the Rotary Red Ribbon program, which was being sponsored by Avocat Hospitals from Goa. And what we did was, we did a program on adolescent sexual health, where we trained our own members and our non-members also who were dedicating themselves to carry on these programs to the school students as well as to the higher secondary school students. And believe me, we have reached to almost about 20,000 students last year till date. Now we are in holidays for the summer vacation in the schools and the higher secondaries. But by the time the June starts and before the year ends, I think we are going to go and touch a figure of almost around 30 to 35,000. And that's a big, big figure for all of us. The second program that we had was again another one which was also being sponsored by one of our Eastern governors who has a foundation in the name of his grandfather. And that was the Orator of District 3170. Now in this particular program of Orator District 3170, we gave them various topics. The topics of national interest, international interest and the local interest. These students were being divided into, based on the languages that they wanted to give the elocution contest, in Marathi, in English as well as in Kannada language. And we had almost the tune of around 600 students participating with almost around 300 schools participating from all over the district. That was again a wonderful program that we have had. It was, the finale was at the district conference and we had the finalist who happened to be from the Rotary Club of Sirsi sponsored candidate from our school. These are the 2 programs that we have had. Rotary Foundation is yet again another program that we are going to have all over the district, and it has been giving us great pleasures and joys. We talk about joy of giving, but I would rather say the joy of receiving, and work listening to the people is something that hits your brain through and through. That unforgettable stories and memories of lifetime are remaining into your heart and into your soul. Believe me, my dear friends, I went to a club, Gargis Kolhapur. It's an all-ladies club in Kolhapur district. These ladies, they gave wheelchairs to special children in a remote rural area. And the father of one of the child who was physically handicapped, a mentally challenged child, I happened to interview the father, and this is what he said. He said, my child is growing big. I have to carry her. She is answering her SSC exam, that is a secondary school exam this year in the month of March. She has already answered. And he said, the school is close by, so we carry her. And I asked him, I said, what do you do the next year after she finishes school? And he said, we have decided to just keep her at home because the higher secondary, that's the next level of schooling, is almost around 300 meters away. And we will not be able to take her to such a long distance because she's quite heavy. And the next minute he said, you have changed the life of my daughter. With this wheelchair, we'll roll it up to the higher secondary. And from June 2013, she'll pursue her father's studies. Friends, that's what Rotary Foundation does to us. I've got umpteen number of stories to tell you. We had another club in Kumta, and in Kumta we have given a dialysis unit. There was a lady who was slipping down and the hemodialysis was going on. And I interviewed her and I asked her, how are you feeling now? And she said, good. I said, tell me, how does this rotary hemodialysis unit help you? And this is what she said to me. She had to travel about 250 kilometers away from her home place to go for a hemodialysis, which was almost every 15 days to 3 weeks. Now, she's traveling just about 8 to 10 kilometers. Rotary has provided her a hemodialysis unit. She's saying that she is saving money almost to the tune of around 2,000 rupees every hemodialysis that she does. And the third most important thing that she said was, doctor, and she said, doctor, one of the most important thing is that my family, I don't have to go and ask them, please look after my other children, come and look after my house, cook for my children, take them to school. All these errands they don't have to do because my children are just 8 to 10 kilometers away. I cook for them, I finish my dialysis and I return back home. I've been saving my time and I've been with my children after my dialysis. I've been getting back home. Friends, can we imagine what Rotary Foundation does? We only look into how much does the hemodialysis cost. We look into how much does a wheelchair cost. But look at the benefits that people are getting and they're talking about this. And that's the joy of receiving. I can still go further on. We had yet another boy. At the district conference, he's almost weighing about 65, 70 kgs. His brother put him onto a piggy's back and brought him onto the stage. In the presence of Shirley Grace, with the district governor of 5230, we gave him a wheelchair. Behind the stage, something different happened altogether when we gave him this wheelchair. He took the wheelchair, the whole program came to an end, the next program started. He rolled the wheelchair out of the stage, opened the door and started rolling it off. He was so happy and we were amazed to see him and start saying, I'm going back home all by myself. Nobody needs to take me up. We had to pack his wheelchair, fold it up, put it into a vehicle and pack him home. The reason was, it was hot, scorching sun with 35 degrees centigrade temperature and his house distance was almost about 15 kilometers away. 5 days later, we had a GSCT program in his own small little hamlet. And I called on this boy, Freddie. I said, why don't you come? The lady, Shirley Grace, who gave you this wheelchair, is coming to your village along with all her friends, the GSCT. He came down there. He talked to Shirley. And as Shirley was interviewing, I asked Freddie, Freddie, could you tell us how this wheelchair has helped you? And this is what he said. Doctor, I'm going to make a ramp. He's got a small bar in a restaurant where he serves snacks and a little bit of drinks for people. I'm going to make a ramp for myself to go up and to come down so that nobody needs to help me out anymore. I'm an independent boy now. And the next minute he told us that he's putting a plank onto the wheelchair and he's carrying glasses and bottles and snacks and he's serving all his fellow friends in the bar and restaurant. I can do away with one waiter. That will save me 3,500 rupees every month. Multiply by 12 months. And almost around 40,000. The next year, I'm going to donate one wheelchair to the Rotary for people like me who can make use of it. That's the joy of receiving. Friends, it's a wonderful platform, it's a wonderful arena that Rotary has provided us. Most of our people look into the money part of it. But the joy of giving and the joy of receiving is into hearing stories that people have got to tell us. I have got several stories to tell, but I have just told you 2 or 3. The other programs that we have in our District 3170, we have the trade fair where number or thousands of people throng around and they do nothing but all facilities where different types of commodities that are available are brought under one shelter, where people can have a look, they can compare them, they can look at the rate and they can make a choice for themselves which is the best cost-effective item that they want to buy. We have got agricultural implements which are also being brought under one roof. So all the agrarian families which most of our India depends upon, the families come together to buy such type of implements. These are some of the really good programs that we have got. We have been catering to schools, right from LCD projectors to water filters. And I'm proud to say, the water filters that your club gave, another story that I would like to share with all of you, what people have got to see. You must have thought of We have given water filters and people must have been using it. Now listen to this story, and we will be sending you the videos too. We have a club where we have given water filters. Again, the feed of all the students coming to this particular school are coming from the remote villages. And we interview a child. We have got more than about 13 to 15 taps that have been fed. It's a large water filter. And the child starts saying, all these years that the school has been established, we never had good, safe drinking water. We are so happy and thrilled that every time we used to carry water from home to the school, and now the process is going to be reversed. At home, there is no better water. We are now going to carry water from the school back to our home. That's what your E-Club has done to the community of District 3170. Friends, I salute all of you for participating into the Rotary Foundation programs. My best wishes are with your President Lizette, and to all of you, my finest of wishes. Enjoy Rotary. Have a nice time. Peace through service. Thank you so much.